Who's the GOAT of big business, would you argue? There's plenty of good contenders, but one name that's likely to top the list is Henry Ford. His particular genius? Manufacturing. The assembly line didn't just change cars, it changed everything. But even production-oriented Ford was the first to acknowledge a universal truth. In business, he said, nothing happens until someone sells something. This is true for any business, from the smallest shops to the largest enterprises. No sales, no business. It's true for any product or service being sold and for any type of customer buying it, whether a consumer, B2C sales, or another business, B2B sales. It's also been true forever, since even the earliest days of commerce when vendors brought their goods to market and did their best to sell them. Of course, the nature of sales has evolved since then. The Industrial Revolution in particular changed everything. Suddenly, a single company could make millions of products per year. Production at scale required selling at scale, and new sales approaches began to emerge. One of the earliest companies to seize this opportunity was Coca-Cola. They built one of the first national brand-led sales forces, with their own reps visiting individual stores and distributing free sample coupons. Another sales pioneer was Singer Sewing Machines, who opened try-before-you-buy showrooms and recruited salespeople to go door-to-door to demo their machines. By the late 20th century, another revolution created yet another step change in sales, the digital revolution. An entirely different type of product was born, the digital product, namely software. Before this point, each unit sold needed to be a unit made, but with software you can sell an infinite number of copies at virtually zero marginal cost. The only thing to limit your profits? Sales potential. So, naturally, the art of selling software started to get a lot more attention. Very quickly, the big tech companies selling this software became the modern-day version of Coca-Cola and Singer Sewing Machines, pioneering new techniques and strategies. Today, perhaps the most advanced and complex form of B2B sales is selling software products to large enterprises. This is nothing like sales in the movies. It's not just a smooth-talking salesperson. There's a whole organizational machine at play, breaking the sales process into a tightly engineered process. Every interaction in a sales process can be measured, analyzed, and optimized. Why so complicated? Well, for one, large enterprises have a complicated array of existing software to integrate with, and many stakeholders to align. Sales cycles can be slow and intensive. Sellers need to prove that the solution can and will work. For two, these are not just one-off purchases. Most software today is sold on a subscription basis, called software as a service, or SaaS, and substantial effort and ingenuity is required to retain customers year after year. So, in this primer, our focus is on a more specific corner of the sales universe, selling SaaS to enterprises, though many of the principles will be relevant to other aspects of B2B sales. SaaS sales, in simple terms, revolves around finding, winning, and then retaining customers, and these goals map to the stages of the sales cycle, which we'll call pre-deal, deal, and post-deal. In practice, it's far less simple, involving a well-choreographed series of moves across each of the stages, collectively called the sales motion. In this primer, we'll unpack it all: the activities, the people involved, the key metrics, and the technology used.